Hey, are you fluent in Spanish, Spanglish, or sarcasm?
Don't worry, we are.
Join us at Attempting to Be Almost Mature on
The AM Chat with Abby and Mel.
So let's have fun, let's talk, let's get this going.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Welcome back to another edition.
Another installment here. How are you?
I'm good. I'm your host, Mel.
And I'm your host, Abby.
Thanks for coming back.
Thanks, guys. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're a returning listener, viewer now, because we're on camera, welcome back. Thank you so much for the love and the support, guys.
Yeah,
we appreciate
it. We appreciate you guys checking out YouTube and the video, because we did have, actually that one was probably the highest
I know.
view.
I know.
You know, on YouTube, which is great, right?
Yeah.
Because we had video, so people are watching us, and so it's fun. It's a fun time to think about, that, we're taking our little baby steps. For our baby podcast.
I know, but we want to make it big, giant.
We need to tap into the right people, right?
I know. Where's Joe Rogan?
Where's all the Mexican podcast listeners? Where they at?
Where they at?
We'll find them.
I hope so.
How was your weekend?
It was okay.
Yeah.
I mean, not much excitement, just hung around the house. I was a little emotional for a little bit. You know how that goes with mental health.
Yeah.
You're just stuck at home and you start thinking, and I was like, no, I need to snap out of this.
Yeah, I've been like that for a minute. I've been kind of like in my head a lot.
Yeah.
So I spent some time with a friend over the weekend, and I had a good time, and now I'm back home and it starts again, but we keep rolling.
Yeah,
so.
just roll with the punches. I mean, it'll get better. I know it will.
Yeah. So anyone out there, going through any like mental health situations, I mean,
you're not alone.
You're not alone. We all have to deal with different situations, and I hope that you're taking steps necessary to make yourself better, and because we talked about that last time, and it's a shitty place to be.
It is.
Oh.
But enough about that.
Enough about that yet.
So what I was thinking on the agenda today, we're going to talk about fears. I know. So I have a bunch of fears. Do you have a bunch of fears? Because sometimes I think I'm scared of everything.
I am paranoid about a lot of things.
Uh-huh.
Like, I have a weird just mindset sometimes with my kids. Like, I'm foreshadowing things that are not even real.
Oh, yeah.
Like, all the time. I do it all the time, and I don't know why I do this.
Uh-huh.
Like, if they're jumping on the bed, I'm like 3 steps ahead of thinking what's going to happen if they fall, right?
Yes.
So, like, I don't know why I do this, but I make myself panic all the time.
That's a mom thing for sure.
Yeah.
I think. I know, because sometimes I think about my daughter, she's getting older. She's my only one. And I'm like, she's going to high school. And then after that, that's it. Like, she's going to be on her own. Like,
right.
I want to protect her.
Yeah.
I want to be there for her first job. I don't want anybody to be mean to her.
I know, right? I used to think that about Ugo, too. Whenever he first started his job, I was like, oh, these people better not be mean to him, because he's very sweet. Like, he's a sweet kid.
Mm-hmm.
And I always thought that. But I didn't feel like that with Gabby, because she's a little more forward, and Ugo's more to himself. So, if they're mean to him, he'll probably not just take it,
And you see, my kid's feisty and stuff.
She'll be good then.
She'll be good, but I'm like, she's going to catch a case.
Mom, can you come get me?
I just got arrested at work. Or they called the cops on me at work.
Well, and also I think just from Nathan's experience at work, I feel like the generation for him is a little different. Like, his generation, I feel like they think that their employer owes them.
Oh my gosh, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to talk to me like that. Like, well, actually, yeah, they are going to talk to you like that.
Yeah, I have a nephew that's the same way. And I've noticed it's around that age group.
Yeah.
Like Nathan up to like 25, 26. Yeah, one of them's all like, I quit because he was not going to disrespect me like that. That is your boss,
Oh.
and he probably wasn't just being disrespectful. Maybe you took it that way.
Yeah, that's his job to tell you what to do.
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
what I'm like. And then he like literally he has to be at work at 4, and then he's like at 3:55. Mom, can you give me a ride to work? Swear to God. Swear to God. I'm like, bruh.
Is it close by?
Yeah, it's not far, but like if there's a train,
Oh, yeah.
like we're just sitting here, he gets there, and I'm like, they don't tell you anything for being late? And he's like, no.
So we know that he's not afraid of being fired.
He's already gotten in trouble. He got suspended for getting into it with the boss.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a fear. We went off track there, but
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you mean.
just taking care of your kid. It's like I want to be there forever. Like
yeah.
I want to just protect them from everything.
Yeah, I think that it's definitely like she's going to 5th grade, but like thinking about her going to middle school, oh, it's so scary because kids are mean.
They are mean. They are.
You know. So, and we're in public school, but we're also in Haslett. So, I mean, I don't know. Like I put my older 3 kids in private school, partially because kids are bad, but because of the educational system was the big thing because it wasn't that good where I lived.
Yeah.
So, but I don't feel like they dealt with like the bullies and stuff like that so much because they were at a different, a private school, and it was different. So they didn't really have to deal with that. But I'm scared that, Marley will have to deal with that in middle school.
Oh, I hope not.
I hope not either.
So one of my fears, dude, legit, I think I've told you this before. I am terrified of being old. Terrified.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm terrified also
oh my
because
gosh,
I feel
that
like
is one of my fears.
we're coming up on that midlife crisis age. So
yeah, just slowing down because I don't want to slow down. I like being active. I like to move, and depending on somebody like to help you do stuff, and then maybe even wearing a diaper one day.
That's,
I can't.
I've told my family, because dementia runs in my family, I'm like, once I'm there to that point where I don't remember you, just take me out back.
I know, and that's...
Get rid of me.
I know. I never want to deal with that. Like, that's so scary to me. Like, you turn into a child again.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, because my grandmother was like that. She had it. She would go wandering in the streets. They had to give her a baby doll because she kept saying she lost her baby. So they gave her a baby doll.
Sad.
And it is so sad. Like, I do not want to be there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm scared of that, too.
Yeah. Like, one of my... Yeah, that's probably, like, number 1 on my list of fears.
Yeah, we can only prevent so much because, plastic surgery, but...
But as far as your brain and...
goes, you can...
Your bladder and your colon, I mean...
they're going to do what they're going to do.
They're going to do what they want. There's going to be a lot of incontinence going on. God, what's that smell, Mom? Did you go again?
Well, I told y'all to put me away, and y'all didn't.
I know. And I always told my kid, you put me in a home, I'm going to come back. I said, and whenever I'm dead, I'm going to haunt you. Or just be ready because they're going to call you and they're going to be like, Lila, your mom just committed suicide at the home.
Your mom is flashing at bingo again.
Yeah, or that.
Your mom's acting wild.
Come get her off this table and take her home.
At our Christmas banquet.
The Christmas banquet. She's trying to take shots.
Your mom has brought a giant bottle of Everclear and tried to put it into the punch.
I freaking sneak into the nurse's station or their little supply cabinet and get alcohol.
All the pills? No.
Drink straight alcohol.
We're just gonna. If y'all not gonna let me have this, I'm gonna get it some way.
Me and Joe are gonna have a good time.
I feel like they should just leave me there. If I get there, just leave me in a home and don't come back.
Aww.
I don't want you to look at me like this. Or just take me out back and just let me wander.
They're mean at homes.
I'm fine. I won't remember.
You're going to have like bed sores. I'm going to go over to your room and I'll be like, Melissa, you have a festering wound on your butt.
Okay. Okay.
They need to rotate you or move you. You've been laying in your own filth for a week.
I'm fine.
No.
I'm fine. It's totally good. Don't worry. Yeah, I get that one too. So,
Yeah.
I mean, thank God that we can at least, like, if we want to get a facelift or Botox,
We
do
just
that.
need to find the sugar
funds,
daddy.
the funds for it, right?
Still,
But
if y'all know any sugar daddies
We're
or
looking for you.
Splenda daddies, because we don't want to give them the full sugar.
Splenda.
Just Splenda, just like a little smooch sometimes.
Or just online.
Or just
strictly
online.
That's
And
fine.
then and then Cash App or Zelle.
Cash App or Zelle, and
Y'all
we
send
send
them this
pictures,
way.
and then we live like that. We're kidding. We're kidding.
A little bit.
We're not really kidding. Oh my gosh, yeah. That is a big one for sure. But mostly because I have health issues in my family. So
Yeah, that is scary.
I have a big fear of bugs. All of them.
Oh yeah, bugs are
All
disgusting.
of them. And like there was this lizard hanging out by my front door the other day. Oh, I was terrified.
Oh, a lizard's not a bug.
Well, bugs, lizards, rodents, except for bunnies, because we do have little bunnies that are wild in our neighborhood. Little cottontails, and those are cute.
Little cottontails.
They're so cute. They have little cottontails. They're so cute.
And I think the little lizards are cute.
I do not.
Those little geckos.
He was black and
Black.
yeah, he was black and yellow. I don't know. And
Where did he come from?
I have no idea.
He escaped from the zoo, I bet.
I don't know. I was terrified, and he wasn't, but like that.
Oh.
And Marley was
He
like,
had
"I'll
little
get
web
it."
toes. Hey, guys.
I know that I was scaring him as well.
He
but
was.
He was scaring
But
me.
those little geckos are so cute and smooth.
I don't think so.
I don't care. Y'all come on in and eat these bugs.
I don't think so.
Because I'm terrified of spiders.
Yeah, spiders, beetles.
I'm scared of spiders.
And I feel like Texas has like the worst bugs. You know, like we just
you just go outside and
gross.
there's 10 mosquitoes on you.
Right, especially in my neighborhood, they're all over the place. Just I hate them all.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter which ones. So, but yeah, rodents scare me also. Like I know they're tiny, but like
Yeah, they're gross.
rats, and
Ooh.
mice,
Those tails.
the tails.
The tail grosses me out.
I haven't seen one like in a long time. It's been like since I worked at North Hills Malls that I've seen like a live one.
North Hills?
Yeah.
North Hills has been demolished back in 2005.
It's been like not joking like 15 years
Yeah.
maybe since I've seen one like in a house or in a place. Like it was at work.
Yeah.
And I screamed because it was black and it was huge and had a big tail.
Ew. You remember that one time? This was at Ridgemar, Victoria's Secret. We worked there and there was a terrible odor coming from the restroom. And I was like everyone's like, why does it smell? Why does it smell? And they were scrubbing the toilet because, it was a nasty little restroom.
Yeah.
And they finally moved the mopping bucket. You know how it had like that little square tub area for the mop bucket? There was like a drowned mouse in there.
Gross.
It was just
I don't remember that, but that's
freaking
disgusting.
decaying in there. I was like,
Gross.
yeah.
Gross.
So yeah, mice, rodents, yeah, those are disgusting.
Yeah.
I'm
For
with
sure.
you on that. Another one of my biggest fears. And guys, please, I'm sharing this fear, but then I'm kind of leery. Like, should I say it? Because I don't want anybody DMing pictures.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. So I can't remember. I always forget the name of the phobia that I have. I am terrified of. I just think about it and I get like goosebumps of holes, like when they're clustered together.
Oh, God. Like on your
Oh,
skin?
anywhere. Like,
I have seen, because I just watched a documentary. I'll get into that later. And this girl had like a huge hole in her arm.
my
And I was like, oh, God, how do you even get that?
like it makes
Like,
my
I-
skin
I
crawl.
can look inside you.
Yes, or like, like there's like even if there's like a plant. Have you ever seen like those little plant things? They come like in a flower arrangement, and they have like it's a brown thing with little holes.
Yeah.
Oh, that freaks me out. If I see that, my skin just
Is it like, you
crawls.
think something's in there or what?
I have no idea. It triggers me, and the goosebumps and the chills start like from my scalp, like
Oh,
all
God.
the way down.
Oh,
to,
God. What about
freaks
like
me out.
if you see a hole from like little rodents on the ground? Because I saw like a little tunnel the other day and it was like all over the place tunnel. And I was like, look at these little rodents making a little.
It depends on how they're positioned. Like
Oh.
if they're too close together, like they cluster, it's like
They had tunnels
oh,
going under there.
God.
And I was like, that's so cute.
Yeah, I mean, I picture like the little, what are those? Like those books that have like the little bunnies underneath. They have a whole little kitchen and a stove.
That's what they're doing
That's
in
what's
there.
going on down there.
They're cooking down under.
Okay, maybe I can just picture that whenever I see holes. But like sometimes I'm even driving like behind an 18-wheeler, and you know how they carry all those pipes?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, sometimes that makes me cringe, and I'm like, oh my God, that's disgusting. So I have to like move.
I think you're the only person I've ever heard of having this phobia. I'm sure other people do too, but
I think if you look it up online, just put without pictures. Because if you see those pictures, they're going to freak you out. And then it just like replays in your brain, and then you start scratching.
oh God.
Ooh, I don't like it.
Oh my God. I mean, holes don't bother me, but I just yeah, I didn't. I mean,
There's
I'm
even
sure
like
it's
a frog that like has eggs on its back with what?
Ew.
Ugh, no, that's enough.
That's disgusting.
I'm gonna die.
That's
I'm gonna die.
disgusting. Oh God. I mean, what else? What else? Do you have any other ones that you're scared of? Any other big things?
Oh yeah, deep water.
I'm not. I'm such a I don't even swim, but I'm not scared of it. And we should be, I guess, because we don't know what's out there. But
Like, I don't know how to swim, and just being surrounded or seeing like a lot of water, like I don't know what's down there. It freaks me out. And I've always had nightmares since I was a kid, since I can remember, maybe at least once a month, of me drowning, of my car going into deep water. Like I'm like, maybe in a past life I drowned.
yeah.
I don't know, but that just freaks me out. Or if I see a video of like floods or of something getting taken off, or not taken off, but like a hurricane, you know, or what is it? A monsoon? No, not a monsoon.
Tsunami.
Tsunami, that. I start getting anxiety, and I start breathing like I can't breathe. I start freaking out. My chest gets tight and I can't watch it. Like
God.
Just so much water freaks me out.
It doesn't scare me, but I mean, I can get with you on why it's scary for sure.
It's like, what's down there?
You know what scares me is like scary movies don't really scare me, but the ones that are about like demonic possession.
Yeah.
Because I just think that's real.
Yeah.
I think that shit is real. And I get scared. Like, why do people mess with that? Because, like, my sister will be like, I want to go to this haunted house, or this place in New Orleans is haunted, and I'm going to go stay there. And I'm like, why? I feel like you're just fucking with the devil. Like, why are you doing that? You're inviting it in.
Yeah.
You're welcoming it in. And then what?
What are you going to do? You're going to bring this ghost back home?
You're going to, don't bring it home.
Don't bring it home. We ain't got room for another.
Those kind of movies scare the crap out of me, but I'll still watch them. Like, the first one I ever saw was the original Exorcist, and that was because my sister would watch it all the time. It was, like, one of her favorite movies. And I'm like, this is terrifying.
This is terrifying. I'm only 9.
I was younger than that, for sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was a kid, too. Like, because I was the baby, and there's, like, old-ass people living with me at my house, my siblings. So I'm like, what are y'all doing? You know, I'm the annoying little sibling that just went in there and watched what they were watching.
Yeah, I just think like the whole idea of that, like that it can possess something or someone, or like a doll. Like I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't want to get my cards read. I don't want anything to do with witchcraft. I don't want any of that because it scares me. Like I feel like it's just all real. It's just, I feel like it's just another way of like being deceived by the devil, like for him to make you think that it's not real, but I think it's real. Like I think all that stuff, the voodoo and witches, and so it scares me. And my mom like was so religious, but then like she would believe in like psychics and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But I just was like, oh, I don't know if that matches.
That doesn't add up, Mom.
That doesn't match is what it is. So
yeah.
But anything like that scares me, and I do not like haunted houses, even though they're fake, because I'm just scared. That's like, it's a trap.
You see, and I don't like haunted houses because I think, what if somebody is pretending to be a customer,
right? But
they're really going to start killing people in there. Or an employee can be like, oh yeah, I'm sane, I'm normal, but I'm really going to pretend I'm a cool, or not cool, but a good employee. And then when people start coming in, I'll really kill them.
Yeah.
I think of that.
Yeah. There was a movie like that. I think it was one of the Scream movies where they thought it was part of it was at a theater, I think, and they thought it was part of the scary movie that someone got killed.
Oh yeah, and it's like, nah, it's real.
It's really happening in front of your face.
Yes. So that's why I'm kind of iffy about haunted houses too.
Yeah. Because I don't like them.
Yeah. I'm like, no, these employees can be nut jobs and they're ready to really kill you in there.
Right. That part. Mm-hmm. So, I also just recently discovered that I am terrified of fireworks.
Like getting close to them or lighting them? Or?
Like if I go to your house and you start popping fireworks.
Are you going to go home?
I was terrified.
I'm going inside.
Yeah, we did that, and Flory, you know, she's got autism, and she has a sensitivity to loud noises. Mm-hmm. And I had her headphones there, but they started popping them in the backyard, and they live in the country, so it wasn't like a big deal.
Yeah.
But they just were coming down so close to us, and it was so loud, and she starts screaming and crying, and I just felt terrible. And so I put her headphones on and I took her inside, but I realized that I had so much anxiety, like just watching these people do it, like, and I mean, watching these people is my family, but
who are these people?
But like all of them scare me. I think my sister had told me that when she was young, she did one of those black cat fireworks and it popped in her hand.
Yeah, I've always been scared to light them. I've never done that.
Well, like the kids were doing it, and I couldn't. I was like, oh God, she's too little to do this. Don't let her do that. But they were all doing it.
Yeah.
I had to go inside. I couldn't look at it.
That's how I feel about watching babies eat, like toddlers or infants, like, you know, and they just have like 4 teeth.
Yeah.
And they're handing them food. I'm like, you
don't want to see it
out. I don't want to see it. It just scares me so much. I'm scared they're going to choke. And then you see them do like that little gag thing. And I'm like, oh my God.
Oh
like,
gosh, yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I don't know how I managed with my kid.
You're chewing up your food.
I was like mashing everything and making it puree, but it's scary.
It is scary. Yeah.
What about, like, I'm really scared to be in a flood, of course, because of deep water. That would be really scary for me. And some people are like, oh, tornadoes, because you have nowhere to go.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't know why I'm not scared of that. Like,
but I'm not either. I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm not scared of it. I guess because we just have heard it so much being in Texas.
Yeah.
But yeah, hurricanes and like a tsunami, that's scary, and floods because you can't really do anything.
No.
You know. So, speaking of like natural disasters, that's something I've thought about, like that I would not be prepared if a natural disaster happened. Not at all. I don't have.
Oh, me either.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, in all those movies when they're like taking everything out of the store because there's, you know, we're about to go through something. I'd be the last one at the store.
I wouldn't even go.
I would find like maybe a bottle of Pedialyte, and that's all I would get because I'm too late.
Yeah. Or it's like you wake up and you're like, where's my house? You're outside like...
What do I do?
You're outside like the señoras with your arms crossed like that because you ain't got a bra on. You're like, ¿qué pasa aquí?
I know.
¿Cómo?
Yeah.
It's like, ay, ni tengo que ponerme. Well, yeah, because you weren't prepared.
Well, ma'am, sleep with the bra.
Or a bralette or something.
Sleep with something, please. Yeah, that has been like something that I've thought about frequently. Like, man, I wish I could just be a millionaire so I could have a bunker. Did you watch that movie with Julia Roberts on Netflix where they have like a natural disaster?
No, I did not.
That's crazy. And then they found a bunker that had all this cool stuff.
Oh, like trolls?
Yeah. Like, it was just like that. Just like
everybody
that.
Just went down there.
Everybody. It wasn't just like that, but they had a TV and a garden and all this, like all these DVDs. I was like, they are so prepared.
No.
And I have nothing.
Man.
I got like some pinto beans. Like a can of pinto beans.
I have a bag of ramen that's been sitting in there for a long time.
How long is this going to last?
Yeah.
You know? So, but yeah, I mean, not necessarily just the idea of it, just the preparation of it. I have thought about. I'm like, man, I'm not going to be ready.
We should make a prep, like, call it Preparation H.
Doomsday prep.
Because that's what I thought when you said preparation. Preparation H.
I am not a prepper at all. I'm just always late for everything. I don't ever prepare for anything. I'm not good at planning things. I'm not good at agendas, itineraries.
I know. Same, man. It's
I like when everybody else does it for me, though. Thanks.
Oh, okay. We're doing that?
Yeah. Cool. Oh, it's 12 o'clock. It's time for us to go. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So, you were saying like you had a reoccurring dream. I did too. I've had a reoccurring dream since I was like 4.
Isn't it weird?
Like where I'm in this like old garage, and like the doors open and there's a car in there and there's a man that's chasing me around the garage, and I don't know who the man is, but I've had this dream so many times.
It's so weird.
And I'm like, what does this mean? Or did this happen to me before?
I know.
So I do have a fear of abduction. Like, I'm sure that's everyone's fear, right?
Yeah.
But like that, because of the dream, it just like makes it freaky.
It is. Like, I'm telling you, since I can remember, I've always dreamt about, drowning. My house is getting flooded. My car fell off of a bridge into deep water. I'm just driving and I'm going and here comes a huge wave and it just takes me in. It's always just water.
Yeah.
And it happens like maybe once a month, every couple of months, but it's always me drowning somehow. And I'm like, why? Why do I always have this stupid dream?
Yeah. I mean, I hate when I have it.
I know.
It's horrible.
So that is scary, for sure. So any other things on your agenda today?
As far as like fears, I think those are the major ones that I have.
Yeah.
But we did a live the other day, and we had such a good time with our people. Shout out to everybody who showed up to our live.
Shout out.
We had engagement. We had questions sent in.
I know.
It was really fun.
It was fun. So if you were there, thank you guys. We appreciate it.
Yes.
Like, that means a lot.
And thank you to the folks who sent us questions. We're not going to mention your name because it's anonymous.
Right.
But we appreciated the engagement from you guys. It was really great. And I hope you had fun. And we'll do it again. We called it the happy hour. So, grab a drink and hang out with us. And we had a good time. So I'm glad that everyone participated who showed up. So that was fun. But we called it also, what would Abby and Mel do? The question portion.
Yep.
So we had, we'll just kind of go over those really quick because we had some good ones, and we didn't, not all of our listeners got to hear it because not everyone was on. But the first one was about a married couple, and they have a child. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Let me
divorced couple.
They were, the husband's divorced, and his ex-wife asked him if they could go on a cruise together with their children to be more cost efficient. So the wife wrote to the wife of the gentleman wrote to us, and she said, what would we do in that situation? And she was not invited to this cruise either. So like your husband's telling you, hey, my ex invited me to a cruise with our kids because it's going to be cheaper, but we're going to have 2 rooms, which I was thinking about that, and that's total bullshit. Because I've been on a cruise and each room holds 4 people. So if the mom wanted to go with her 2 kids, there's plenty of room in 1 room. But since he's going, they're going to get 2 rooms, which will double the cost. You know what I'm saying? Well,
she said cost efficient. Did she mean, I wonder, like, expenses as far as, like, buying stuff?
Well, everything's all inclusive in the...
Like,
I don't know. That was just my logic around it. I was like... But you're buying 2 rooms instead of 1, because if I go by myself with my 2 kids, it's 1 room.
Like, why don't she just ask him for money if she needs help? Like, if she can't afford to take both kids, she should have just said that, instead of more cost efficient. She should have been like, hey, I want to take Jack and Jill to the cruise. Can you help fund it? And, like, don't invite him.
Yeah. My logic was just thinking that they were going to pay more because they're getting 2 rooms.
Right. I get that point right there.
So, and my whole thing is, like, you want to trust your partner. And I want to be trusted So it was very like I was on the fence about it, right? Because I want to trust you and I want you to trust me. And if there's something I want to do, it should just be
sure
done, right? Like I shouldn't need to be asking permission to do things.
Mm-hmm.
Your husband is your partner, not your father.
Oh, yeah.
Your wife is your partner, not your mother.
Your mother, right.
So there's no reason to be asking for permission. So I have that logic in my head, but in this situation, it just feels weird because I don't know.
It is hard. Like, half of me says yes and half of me says no.
Yeah.
Because half of me is like, yeah, those are your kids. I trust you. Y'all had a marriage before. Obviously, it didn't work out.
Obviously, yeah.
And you're with me now. Like, I know you don't have any feelings for this person anymore. Maybe you do care about him because that is the father of your, or you're the mother of your children. Mm-hmm. That's fine. You're always going to care about them, but not be in love with them.
Right.
So I'd be like, yeah, sure, go for it. But then part of me is like, well, why didn't you invite me? I'll go with y'all.
That got me too. Like, you didn't invite me. And then the woman who wrote in said she didn't want to go at all because she does not like the ex. Mm-hmm. So I completely understand that. But she also didn't get invited. Like, you didn't even put it on the table for me. It's not even an option for me. Mm-hmm. So that kind of like, yeah. So I guess like where I ended was that if I was invited, I would feel more comfortable with it. Mm-hmm. In this case, I was not invited, and you're getting 2 rooms instead of her just going and getting 1 room, which seems like you're spending more money.
Yeah. You are, so I would just be like...
That would be my main point to him. Like, okay, how is it more cost efficient if you're getting 2 rooms and her, instead of her just going and getting 1? How does that make sense?
Yeah, so
make it make sense to me.
That's where I would put my foot down. I would say, no, I don't think that's a good idea. If she really is thinking about costs, help her out because they're your kids anyway.
Right.
Give her money.
Right.
Give her money
Why
for
do you
the
have
trip.
to go?
Yeah, you don't have to go because, like this vacation that I just took recently to Cabo, my ex-husband gave me money to help pay for my daughter's airfare.
Yeah.
And for spending. Like, and I didn't say, hey, give me money. No, but we talked about it, and he even offered. He's like, oh, did you need help? And I said, yeah, if you don't mind. And that I can't complain. Like,
shout out.
Yeah, he is a good dad. Obviously, we didn't work out, but he's not going to say, oh, I'll come. And I wouldn't want to do that either. You know, that's awkward. And he helped, and he can do the same thing. Just be like, I don't want to go, or I don't think it's okay to go, but here's money to help with the kids.
I would rather vomit than go anywhere with my ex.
Yeah. I mean.
Just vomit like nonstop for a week.
Jesus.
That's how much I don't want to go with my ex.
I mean.
You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's where I landed. I just felt like I need, if you can logically explain to me how it's more cost efficient versus her going by herself, well, maybe I'll hear you out. Pero si no, nah.
Te chingaste.
Yeah.
Hey, bring over a PowerPoint presentation.
Tráemelo.
And I want to see graphs and everything. You're going to have a pointer.
You better be wearing a suit and have sparklers.
I mean, it makes sense.
You know? Make it make sense to me, and then I'll overcome it.
Yeah.
Because at the it's not validated as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Better not. So that's where I landed on that after thinking about it.
Yeah, because I get it. If she's a single mom with 2 kids, God, that's hard. It was hard for me, and I just have 1.
Right.
So, heck yeah, whenever her dad said, I'll help pay for her airfare.
And I love that for you guys. I love that for you guys because I couldn't even get my ex to get my daughter school clothes last year. So I love that for you. Shout out to Emmanuel.
Shout out.
Don't call him what you call him, though.
No.
Shout out in a good way. Okay. The other question was how to kind of make someone more aware that they're a narcissist or how to get away from them. And that one was just kind of like,
yeah.
Just like a crash landing.
Yeah, it's like, just tell them.
I feel like there's just no convincing.
There's no way that a narcissist is set in their ways they can do no wrong.
Right.
They're never going to see your point of view. They're always going to be right, because that's even in the definition of a narcissist. They have to be right, and they like gaslight you to make you feel like you're crazy.
And flip it to make it seem like it's your fault.
Yeah, I'm acting like this because you made me do this.
Yeah.
Or you're making me act like this. They're never going to see that they're being a narcissist. I would just be like, cut them off. See you later.
Same. I mean, I know this person was writing in because I think that they are in love with someone who maybe is a narcissist.
Oh.
But and that's the hard part, right? When you love someone but they act like this, and it's just, you know, when you let someone treat you a certain way in the beginning of a relationship, it kind of sets the tone, and I think it just escalates. Yeah. So there may have been some of that when they first got together, but not all the way. And then after they got married or after they had a kid, then it comes out.
Oh, and, absolutely. Yeah.
And maybe they'll change once you start saying, I'm leaving. But they're going to go right back to the same bullshit.
Yeah, because that's what a narcissist does. I'm going to manipulate you and do what I want so you can stick around. I'm going to keep up this facade for a few months and then go right back to shitty behavior.
There you go.
And it's never going to get fixed.
Yeah. So that one, it's just kind of a short answer.
Yeah.
Just leave.
I know. Just leave. I know you love them, but you got to love yourself more.
Right. Yeah. So I had one more that I had written down. Did you have any from the live?
I don't remember.
Okay. The other one that I had was...
Sorry.
It's okay. Would you continue to date someone who expected you to do oral on them, but they would not pay you back?
Oh, hell no. We're not doing that.
We're not. That's what we're not going to do.
That's what we're not going to do.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No.
Yeah. So that was the question, that they were in a relationship with someone who expected it, enjoyed it, but did not enjoy doing it.
Sorry about it.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. I can't.
You can't. No. I don't care how much you love that person. If you love them, you're going to please them in every way. That way you can make your relationship work and last.
Yeah, and I think, like, if you didn't like it as a woman, that's different. Like, you can just say, that's not something I want, right? And that's different. But just you saying, you're going to do it to me, but I'm not going to do it to you.
It's never going to happen.
Probably not. Because I just think it's so important to focus on your relationship.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Because I have had relationships fall apart, not just because of, like, the sexual aspect of it, but just in general, not focusing on your relationship and what your partner wants. And I think it's just so important to make sure that you're always trying to make your relationship better. And if you won't do that, and that's something that your partner likes, it's like, meh.
Yeah. And then I'm the type of person that hates routines. So if you're boring me with the same thing all the time, yeah.
And I get that. I get what you're saying. Like, I think as far as, like, relationships, you have to
keep
put in
dating
work.
And put in work and change things up and spice things up or whatever. And in this case, obviously, it's never going to get better.
Right.
Because if they're flat out saying, I don't do that, but you have to do it to me, guess what? There's people out there that will.
That's what I'm not going to do.
Exactly.
I'm not putting my mouth there.
Nope. Don't do it again.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty cut and dry for me.
Oh, yeah. Same here.
So, but, like, yeah, that was one of the other ones I had. And there was one that I did not read during the live because it came too late. So the question was, my baby daddy and boyfriend does not keep a job, and he's always spending money or planning things.
What?
He doesn't pay bills.
What is he planning? What are you planning with?
And when we go out to eat, he orders excessively.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah. So what would you guys do?
What would you do? Like, what? Is this even real life?
This is real life.
Why are you even with that person? There is no way. Like, no. I don't care how much you love somebody. They are just using you.
Right.
Like, you don't keep a job. You're making plans, but you don't even...
You ain't got no money.
You don't even have funds. Do you even have a bank account? Like...
How negative is your bank account right now?
Do you even have a car?
Right.
That's just disgusting. Like, that really makes me mad.
It makes me mad for her also.
It pisses me off.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, can you imagine if they have kids and then, like, you got to worry about buying all their kids' stuff and then this motherfucker's over here ordering Domino's with no money?
And then he's all lazy. Oh, I just picture him being all lazy and dirty and scratching and all in the couch. He probably stinks.
He probably hasn't bathed in days because he has nowhere
Get
to go.
your fat ass up and go look for a job. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Babe, you got to go. You got to go.
We ain't doing it. We ain't doing
that.
Yeah. So, okay. So, it would be just a...
That
we
just
would cut
upset
you
me.
off. I'm upset now.
I'm upset.
All right. So that was all that we had from the live. So we'll do it again sometime. It was a fun time.
It was a fun time during the live. For those who did show up, thanks. And if you didn't, I hope you get diarrhea. No, I'm kidding.
She does not.
I'm kidding.
We know that people have lives.
No, yeah, I know.
Don't get diarrhea.
Don't get diarrhea, please, guys. We love you.
Oh, my gosh.
So I did. Did you have a peep word?
I don't, but I think you do.
I do.
If I know you well enough, I think you have a peep word.
Yes.
Peep word of the day.
So, a sweet little listener of ours sent one in. She said that her mom used to say, "Fuimos a Jaihoa a comer." Jaihoa. And if I'm not saying that right, please correct me. But I was like, Jaihoa. She meant IHOP.
Oh.
Jaihoa. Mom, where is this place?
Ahí tienen panqueques, mira.
Tiene hot cakes. Oh, yeah. Have you ever heard that? In Spanish, they call pancakes hot cakes.
Yeah.
But they say hot cakes.
Mm-hmm.
Hot cakes.
Yeah.
Like that.
Nice.
Yes. I was like,
that
oh.
is adorable.
Hi, Hoa.
Who sent that? That's adorable.
Griselda sent that in.
Oh, shout out.
Griselda.
That is so cute.
Your mom. And then she said that her dad would also say, tenemos cornflakes. What? Hold on. Cornflakes, meaning cornflakes.
Oh.
Cornflakes.
Oh.
And if I'm not saying that right either, I'm so sorry. But cornflakes. Cornflakes.
Cornflakes. They're great.
My Soro. Or los tutti frutis. Have you ever
gosh,
heard that?
yes. Okay, that reminds me. I do have a peep word now. That reminds me.
Oh, I just love those peep words.
When I was little, my mom and my tia, and I think my cousin, used to all say postostis.
Oh, yeah. I've heard that.
And I was like, where is this coming from? Postostis. What is that? What is it? It's the brand Post. They used to have a cereal called Toasties.
Yes.
So they would say postostis. Guys, that's not what it's called. It's not called postostis.
That's not it. And one time, too, we went to Mexico, and one of my uncles or cousins, I can't remember, they were cleaning out their kitchen or something because they had a rodent problem. So they were seeing mice. And then one of my uncles said, yeah, cuando sacamos la estufa, parecía que había puro Choco Crispy allí. I was like, what?
The Choco Crispy.
Choco Crispy. He said that when they pulled the stove out to
nomás.
clean all the doo-doo of the rodents, looked like Choco Crispies.
Pinches ratones.
Choco Crispy. I was laughing so hard.
Oh my gosh, that's a good one. But wait, is that what they're called?
They
are called that, right?
It's like
in Mexico.
Yeah.
The chocolate frosted flakes, right?
No, it's the Rice Krispie, the chocolate flavor.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So the little pellets,
looking
thing, they're called Choco Crispy.
Yeah. Whenever my friend Araceli goes to Mexico, she'll bring us some Choco Crispies and the other one, the frosted flakes, because they're sweeter.
Azucaritas, or is it sucaritas?
I don't know, but I eat them both.
I could have sworn one time somebody said that they called them Tonis.
Yeah, I think so.
Because of the Tony the Tiger.
Tony
I was
the
like,
Tiger.
oh, that
He's
is
adorable.
so cute.
He's a sweet guy. Oh my gosh. So shout out for the Peeps for Griselda.
Out, yes,
and
Griselda.
Mom for the Postostis.
Postostis. Yeah.
All right, so
did you get any DDMs?
I actually do have one.
What is it?
Believe it or not, we got a GM from our president, Joe Biden.
No.
Joe Biden.
Sleepy Joe.
Shout out to Sleepy Joe.
Hi. He's just standing there frozen, huh? Poor guy.
He said, "Hello, ladies."
And
I forgot. And that's all he said.
It was a long pause in the DM. Like just a dot.
He forgot.
Pobrecito.
Se le olvidó. Oh.
Pobre yo.
It's like, who do you vote for? Like,
yeah, it's a terrible time.
You know?
Yeah.
But at least he wrote in. He was thinking, like, vote for me, I'm sure, but then he just forgot.
Then he's just like, you just hear crickets.
Who is this?
Who was I messaging? Hey, somebody come help me.
Ay, pobrecito.
Well, I did get one. Oh, let me pull it up here.
A ver.
It is actually from Beat, Beetlejuice.
Okay.
Little Beat, he comes out on the Howard Stern show.
Yeah.
He just wanted to say he knows what comes between the number 2 and 4. And it's 36.
Oh.
Okay?
I don't get it.
There's like this viral video.
I'm like lost.
They're asking him what number comes between 2 and 6. I mean, 2 and 3. 2 and 4. Oh my God.
2 and 4.
Jesus, now I'm beat. And he has no clue. Like, you just see him
no.
thinking, and he's all...
Ay,
no,
pobrecito.
pobrecito, and it's 36. He's dead said it's 36.
Oh. I mean, it's close. He was close. He tried.
He tried. Poor little guy.
Gosh. Dwayne did write in. He just said, shout out to both of you guys. He's so excited to see us on video.
Yeah.
Shout out, Dwayne.
Hey, boo.
He said the video is not doing justice to our beauty, and tell Abby that I'm in love with you more than her.
He's full of it,
He's a rascal.
He is a rascal because he does not mean any of that. That's a bunch of bullshit.
I think he means mostly the end part is what he wants to make sure.
Whatever. I don't believe that.
You're aware it's a connection. It's not just it's not a face.
Well, he sent me one, and he said that he appreciates all the time I'm spending on set with him while he shoots this new movie.
That's trash.
Mm-mm.
That's trash.
I mean, you see that I'm constantly traveling and going out of town.
I made him breakfast this weekend. I made him his cheat meal again, and he just wanted me to wear the apron. Just
Yay,
while I cooked.
I wear the apron that has the weenie in the bottom. Have you seen that one? Where you flip it and it's got that weenie.
Oh, God.
He says it's funny.
It's funny. Yeah. Mine's just like a little see-through one.
Why are you even wearing that? You're wearing the fucking mandil, right?
It's the one with the hearts.
The one with the pockets that the señoras wear. Or it just covers your intimate parts.
Just the intimate parts only. That's what he likes. And you know what? I mean, I'll do it because I love him.
Disgust. Ugh.
I really get tired of, like defending our love to you. So.
Oh, that's cute.
Shout out, Dwayne.
Shout out, Dwayne.
Love you. Anyway.
Well, I think that's all we have for today, right?
Yeah, I think that's going to wrap us up for today. We're so excited to be on video and sharing this part of our podcast with you guys. So we hope that you'll tune in, subscribe if you have not subscribed to our YouTube and Spotify, Apple, Instagram, all of them.
Yeah, we have Facebook, we have
Face.
Snapchat, we have TikTok. Still trying we're trying to get in there.
We're getting in there.
We're getting in there.
So, but we appreciate everyone's support and love, and we will be back for another one next week. So, do what you want.
Love what you do.
Stay almost mature.
We'll chat soon, babes.
Y
se bañan. Bye.